Hey crafty friends, it's Karla from Creative Love Affair, and I'm here for the Canvas Corp Brands blog to show you how to use this wonderful paint system that they have in their shop. It's a Tattered Angels system, and it's called Blue Rusty Metal, and it's one of the naturally aged paint systems. So they have the instructions, and it comes with the 4 bottles of paints and mists included in the kit to show you exactly how to get a blue rusty metal effect, and it's so awesome. So I really wanted to show you 3 different surfaces. I start off, the first step is taking the light blue high impact paint and painting the surface of your papers. Now I have 3 different papers that I've chosen. The first one on the left is Glossy Cardstock. The second one in the middle is the Canvas Corp brand Ivory Cardstock, and the third one is the Canvas Corp brand corrugated white paper. So I wanted to try them with all of these papers and just see how they reacted. And the second step is taking the Splash Chalkboard mist and spraying 3 to 4 pools of spray on each surface. There you can see them sprayed. Now I did use my heat gun in between just to dry things a bit and speed it along. You can do that, or you can let it dry on its own. The third step is to take the Bronze Glimmer Mist, give it a full spray over the whole thing, and so it's really, it's not a hard process. It's really fun doing it, and of course you can use the mists and sprays for whatever other projects you'd like, separately or together. But it's so cool how you can combine all these and really see exactly how to create this effect. You can see that Bronze Glimmer Mist when it dries, it's just so gorgeous. And the corrugated paper, it really doesn't look exactly like the rusty metal effect, but I really like the way it did turn out. And so it's neat to play with different surfaces and just see how things work, and what you like better. And the papers all held up really well. I'm using the Steel Glimmer Glam now. This is a tinted paint, and it's got a chunky glitter in it, and it's great for using it as a top coat for things. And for this, you're making kind of the eroded areas on your background. And the neat thing about this Glimmer Glam is that when you heat it, it bubbles up. So you'll be able to see, I shook it, and so it did have a few bubbles in it, but it has chunks of glitter. And so when you heat it and it bubbles, it's like so awesome. The other mists that you saw there, the first one, the high impact paint, which was the light blue, that's a great mixed media and DIY paint. It gives you an opaque coverage. You can paint wood, you can paint canvas, burlap. Really great paint. The chalkboard paint, it's a semi-opaque mist, so it's not as translucent as the Glimmer Mist, the bronze there. It's still a spray, but you can paint it on. And the cool thing with that one is you can actually even paint on a wall, and it will turn it into a chalkboard wall, so that's very cool. And then of course the Glimmer Mist is a translucent paint that you can spray, and so it comes out with a touch of glimmer. When I started off with the high impact paint, the light blue at the very first, I did streaks of color with the paintbrush just to more mimic a grainy look rather than a full coverage look, but you could decide if you wanted to have it painted more opaque just by adding a little bit more paint to your brush. And here I'm just drying it, adding that heat and seeing it bubble up. I really love this effect, and I'm actually going to try it with some other colors just to see what effects I can get. So it's just so great to play around. Now I did notice when I was heating the corrugated cardboard, it scorched a little bit, so I think probably heating this to get that effect on the corrugated paper is not the best idea. So I probably, if I did it again, I would just paint the Glimmer Glam on and not really worry about heating it up. But I figured with, you know, it's a rusty metal look, and so it still gives the effect of that rusted metal on there. Even though it scorched it a little bit, it adds to the effect. But you do just have to be careful. So this Bronze Glimmer Mist, again, is the last step, and you just spray it completely over. I really love the glitz that Glimmer Mist gives. It's so shiny and sparkly, and you can combine the colors, layer them together, but this bronze is so pretty. And here you can see this is the glossy cardstock. Really like how this turned out. And then this is the ivory cardstock, and there's the corrugated. So they all really look really cool and have different effects. And I think you should just try them and play around. I know you will love them. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to you soon.